So what you'll do for the calendar is you will be on your trip for 14 days. And what you'll need to do is figure out where you actually want to go, what route you want to take. So we're going to start by filling out this calendar. And to do that, we need to find a map of the country. So I went online and I searched for maps of Germany. I'm just using Germany as an example. And I'm going to pull up one of the maps. I always like these Lonely Planet maps because they identify the capital with a star, and you will be beginning your trip in your capital, so make sure that you identify that capital first. You'll begin and end your trip in your capital. So Berlin is the capital of Germany. So I'm going to fill out my calendar, and to do that I need to figure out what route I want to take. I need to begin and end in the same place. So I'm simply going to go into my calendar. The first day of your trip is flight, so you can type that into the first box. And then the second day of your trip, you will type in your capital. Now, you are required to identify 5 places in your country, and that could be towns, cities, etc., that you're going to stay overnight. Okay, so type in the names of those places in the calendar. So I'm going to find another place on my map. I think I'll go to Dresden next. I'm going to stay in Berlin a night, so I'm actually going to be in Berlin this first night and this second night, and then this next day I am going to Dresden. I'll be in Berlin at the end of my trip, so because it's a capital, it's probably a pretty big city and a lot of things to do, so I want to give myself some time at the end of the trip to go there. So I'm going to go to Dresden on the 3rd day and probably the 4th day. It's a pretty big city. On the 5th day, I think I'm going to travel down to Munich. And it's a pretty big city. There's a lot of history there as well. So I'm going to spend 3 days in Munich. Now I've got 1, 2, 3 locations. I need 2 more, because remember, you have to have 5 locations total. The next place I'm going to go, Heidelberg. There's a famous castle there that I would love to see. And I'll probably just be there a couple of days. And then my 4th place I want to go, I go to Frankfurt. And again, you are just putting in places that you think you might want to visit. This can be changed a little later based on the things that you find in each city. So that is my 5th place. I'm going to go ahead and stay in Frankfurt 1 more night. And you can always do more than 5 places, but you need a minimum of 5. And then I'm going to be in Berlin the last part of my trip. And then this final day is my flight home. Okay, so this is how you actually fill out your calendar. This is not for things to do or hotels. It's simply mapping out the cities or towns that you will travel through. Remember, you need to begin and end in your capital. And once you get your calendar figured out and completed, then you are ready to proceed to building your time toast, which is the next part of this video. So if you need to pause to finish your calendar, feel free to do so.